The roll we are apparently on of finding fantastic Range Rovers and Range Rover Sports shows no sign of letting up, and as you can kind of tell, they are making way very quickly for new Range Rovers as soon as they come in. This one is a 2016 Range Rover Vogue, so of course a facelift generation model, available as always with low deposit finance, but even without finance, it's under £20,000 despite, and here's the key thing about this particular example, finished of course in Chorus Grey with that ebony interior, this is a single owner Range Rover from brand new in 2016. It's barely covered over 90,000 miles, which of course for a diesel, they take that in their stride, particularly with the kind of motorway driving which these are known for, being of course a 3-litre TDV6. In addition to only having that single owner, it's clearly been taken care of, as of course you would expect from a single keeper, a full 10 stamp service history behind it. In fact, most recently at RJ Land Rover in November of 2024, barely 2,000 miles ago, it still has its original 2 keys and book pack and MOT until November of 2025 as well. And of course, with that 3-litre TDV6 engine, you have huge amounts of pulling power. These are well known for that. So if you were to, for example, use it as a long distance car, maybe a daily driver, and possibly a towing vehicle as well, it takes all of those in its stride with 440 foot-pounds of torque. At the same time though, as we've said before, these were a huge leap forward over the outgoing Range Rovers. As fantastic as they already were in their older forms, they're iconic for a reason, these are even better on efficiency, and of course a direct result of that, especially these days, is fantastic road tax. In fact, these can average as high as 40 miles to the gallon, even higher on the motorway. Again, going back to that, it really is where they come into their own, up to 44 miles to the gallon, and again, that yearly road tax is in some cases literally less than half the price of older 4x4s at £345 a year. In other words, you're having many of the benefits of a newer vehicle in terms of history, quality, fit and finish, of course, fuel economy, efficiency, certainly the level of kit, which we'll touch on in just a second, but at the same time, you save a massive amount of money over buying new, and you skip the ridiculous, quite frankly, road tax brackets which brand new vehicles have these days. Now, to return to its kit level, it is a very, very well-spec'd Range Rover indeed, that's for sure. Of course, being a Vogue, such as this one is, a 360-degree parking aid with dual view touchscreen, 11 speaker Meridian sound system with, of course, Bluetooth, auxiliary, USB, and 12-volt power sockets. It has, of course, that full-length panoramic roof with power blind, cruise control, naturally, front and rear parking aids with reverse camera, triple zone climate control, power opening and closing tailgate, as you'll have seen here in the video, and naturally ISOFIX ready seats for the kids. To return again to its price though, all of this, and certainly for what was well over a £60,000 car when new, it is a whole lot of vehicle, certainly in such wonderful condition, which you can genuinely use every day as a holiday vehicle, a long distance car, and basically everything in between. It really is no wonder why people are paying more and more attention to Range Rovers. They're becoming undeniable in terms of value for money, particularly this newer generation, with all of those advantages wrapped up into one vehicle. So of course, if you would like to reach out regarding it, you could send us an email to the address shown right here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155, or alternately on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.